Mask up the avenues of your mind, your senses. Well, hi there, Christina here, and welcome to the Becoming Wives show. It is the place to explore the inner work needed to help recover and engage your soulful essence. Now, remember to hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so that you can keep up to date with all weekly content. So, I live in a city that suffers from high levels of pollution, especially around certain periods. And so, a face mask has always been an essential piece of clothing. Now, with this global pandemic, people who would have otherwise never worn a face mask now get a deeper sense of and experience its purpose. And as I think about our creative life, if you examine carefully, you'll see the deadly threat of a psychic virus. What are these viruses? They come in forms of negative talk from yourself and others, friends, family, teachers, comparison, overdoing, conforming, being everything to everyone. Psychic viruses are things that diminish the soul life. And so, as we become aware and test for these psychic viruses, we must take preventative measures to flatten the curve and stay home. What do I mean? Just as we've all been keeping updated with the coronavirus news, we become aware, we test for symptoms, we avoid contact and so forth. It's the same thing we do to protect ourselves and our psychic health. Now, I'm going to share with you 7 ways to protect your creative energy. Number 1, practice social distancing. Avoid encounter as best as possible with those displaying obvious symptoms. Negative people. More than 6 feet apart is ideal. Now remember, however, that some people may not show certain symptoms, so be observant and take precaution. Number 2, wear protective gear. Mask up the avenues of your mind, your senses. What are you allowing to enter your system? What you're doing here is guarding your energy, being mindful of those external energies and you absorbing them. You have to protect your sacred energy so that you can be able to maximize on your creative potential and have a better, balanced experience. Number 3, take your information from credible sources. Now, I won't even get into the politics of what we all know is going on. Just be mindful of who you're listening to, who you're taking advice from. And you know what? Some people have no business giving you advice. And you'll find that those who know the least about something usually have the most to say. Use up your inner guidance in this one. How about number 4? Cleanse often. Now, you want to ensure that you're maintaining proper psychic hygiene. Even with taking other preventative measures, you want to make it a ritual to soul clean, clearing ingested energies that you don't become infected and further infect others. Number 5, cover your mouth. Be conscious of what you release. You see, energy goes both ways, and what you radiate certainly has an impact on what comes back to you. Number 6, monitor your psychic health. And this is very important. Observe what's happening within and around you. You want to pay attention. Look for signs and symptoms and so forth. Here you want to check in with your feelings daily, your energy. Spend time to observe and acknowledge your feelings so that you can take necessary actions. And finally, number 7, stay home. Be intentional about creating time for solitude. Get to that place, whether it's a physical location, a thought, an action, a person, whatever it is for you. Spend time at home as you fill yourself up and recharge your creative energy so that you can maintain a healthy, prosperous, and balanced life. Now, friend, I hope that you found these little tips and reminders helpful. I want to remind you to subscribe for the soulful content that I share here every week to empower, to enlighten, and encourage you on your journey. You know how I love to hear from you in the comments. So let me know which psychic pandemic tip resonates with you the most, and if you have any of your own that you could share. Bye-bye for now.